Hey guys, welcome. I apologize, guys. I know if you did tune in, I did schedule myself to go live at 11:45, but that was the time they made me go, okay? I apologize. I was out running, guys. Had to get my nails done. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody named Mama was outside shopping, so I had to hit the stores. And one thing led to another. Going there for one thing, you get about 80 things, and they had a good deals. And I spent so much money that I knew I shouldn't have been spending. How did Christmas become a holiday that I'm really in tune? I keep buying my kids shit, but they needed y'all. Okay, but let's go ahead and get to it, y'all. Let's go ahead and get to it. I apologize. If y'all do your girl a favor, please like, subscribe, show your girl some lovey dovey up on this channel, okay? Show your girl some lovey dovey, like, subscribe to the channel, okay? And y'all know the vibes. Let's get pretty in tune, y'all. So, last night, y'all, last night slash this morning, because that's how it went down, okay? I had a dream. Takeoff was in a dream, Quavo was up in a dream, and Sweetie was up in a dream, child. So, let me tell y'all how this dream went. Okay, it's like I was up in two realms. Okay, I was time traveling once again. So I'm literally like up on my bed, like I'm up on my bed, laying down, sleep, like I'm regular career sleep, and I see somebody sit up on my bed and like lean, like have somebody sit down up on your bed, but they're kind of like lean to the side with their elbow up, and they looking at me. So I like kind of like open my eyes, and I'm like, who the hell is this, right? I'm looking like who is this up on my bed, right? And I look, and he's talking to me, and I'm like, what? And I see like about 4 or 5 big ass locks, long as fuck. And I look him in his face, and I'm like, oh my God, this is Takeoff. I'm like, so immediately, once I realized it was Takeoff, I'm like, what are you doing here? I don't want nothing to do with nothing you got going on. I'm like, I got immediately scared and nervous. So he was trying to tell me something, and I like put my hands over his mouth. I'm like, no, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm not trying to get involved with none of this shit. You feel me? Now, mind you, it was awkward for them to come to me anyway, okay? Because man, you just for me to be 100, okay? I was never a big fan of Migos. I might have listened to their music, but I never would show them love up on any platforms due to how I felt about the Cardi B situation. No, but it was my opinion. I felt like she was copying and pasting me and all that. And she was married to Offset, and Offset was a part of the Migos. So I literally didn't fuck with none of them. I only really started fucking around with Quavo recently, and I started fucking with him once he had split ties with Offset. Okay, and I started like actually like liking his shit, and it seemed like he would be sending me good energy and shit. You feel me? And I had a couple of dreams that he like came to me up and whatever, but you know what I'm saying, like one link type energy, you feel me? So I'm like, I started liking him up and whatever. So I started like liking his posters up and whatever, but I still want to fuck with like Cardi B or nobody else. You feel me? It was like, okay, he ain't really got no ties on him. Well, he got ties on him, but he really ain't got no ties on him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? I started liking his shit. You feel me? He be doing a little, like he be sending me like a little shit, like trust me, like it'd be like a 1 minute Quavo post. So like they sending you that damn traffic when they do that. You feel me? And it'd be like shit that I like. So I started liking his shit up and whatever. So I only just started like really like fucking with them or whatever. So I was wigged out. Like why would his spirit even come to me? So he was talking about something, and I'm like, you gotta go. Spirit, you is not, you gotta go. You're not welcome here. I don't want to know nothing about nothing. I was like, why did you choose me to come to? You feel me? So as I'm laying down, his spirit had left up and whatever. Because once you command spirit to leave, they leave and whatever. So Quavo come, right? So Quavo come in the room, right? It get deep, y'all. It get deep. He come up in the room and he like sit up on the bed. And I'm like, hey, I'm like, Takeoff was just sitting right there. He was like, what? I'm like, yeah, yo, nephew just came to me. And I was wigged the fuck out. And then I told him he had to go. I had told him like he wanted to tell me something about something, but I ain't want nothing to do with that. Like I don't want to hear nothing about nothing, right? So he like damn, for real? I'm like, yeah. So he like, damn, that shit crazy. I'm like, yeah. So I was so, you know what I'm saying? He flirting with me extra hard, right? Trying to like, you know feel me? He touching all up on me, you know what I'm saying? Telling me how he liked me and shit. So I was fit to get ready to like fuck him up and whatever. I be telling you, I had them spirits be coming to you in your dreams, fuck you and shit. So, but I could not find a big towel up in my house. And it's crazy because I'm literally up on my last two towels. And I'm just not cussing my kids out about it, because it's lingerie week. So I could not find a big towel up in the house, a clean big towel. I'm like, I got hella. I'm like, it's kind of was like I was like up in my real life because I'm like, I got hella face towels, but I don't got no clean big towels. And that shit for real, I got like 100 clean ass towels right now, and only like 2 big towels that's clean. But I have like 100 clean big towels up in my closet. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, you know what? It must not be meant for me to do anything with you, period. Right? So he like, man, fuck that. I go up in that pussy dirty. I know you clean. I'm like, boy, you stupid as hell. I'm like, nah, I ain't up on that. I like my shit fresh, right? He's like, man, go ahead, get up off that. So I kind of like laid, like, I kind of like hugged him, and the nigga smelled like pure soap. Like, oh, he smells so good. And he had like up on like a red shirt and like some blue jeans. I'm like, so I smelled them I'm like, oh, this nigga smells just like soap. That's how I like my niggas too. Like, I like to smell like soap. Especially if I'm gonna do something, I gotta be smelling good. Like I like to smell the soap up on a nigga. You feel me? If I don't fit to get nasty with you, so it's like, oh, you smell good, right? So boom. So I'm like, nah, I'm not up on them, right? So he like, okay, bet. So he got up. So it showed him and Sweetie. It's like I can now see him and Sweetie talking up and shit, right? So he still fuck with Sweetie up on the low. Like he still fuck with her, but he's not like openly fuck with her. Like they might fuck, but he also be still giving her money because up in the dreams, Sweetie didn't have no fucking money. And she would still be going to him for money because she still had like habits. Like she began high. Like I don't know what the fuck she be doing, like smoking weed, popping pills, whatever the fuck. But she needed the money, you know what I'm saying, for her fucking habits, or whatever. So Quavo had gave her $300. He left it up on the bed, up in whatever, for her to get. So I heard her like talking to him like, damn, why can't we just get get back together? Like why can't we just be together? And Quavo was like, nah, man, I can't fuck with you because you had already let the homies hit, and then once you let the homie hit, you kept going with it. He like, nah, I can't fuck with you like that. But he still be fucking with her. You feel me? Like he still be like supporting her. You feel me? Cause up in a dream, man, you this is a dream. This not real life. Up in a dream is like she really didn't have that much money. You feel me? And she still had to like support her habits. So he still be pretty much looking out for her. I'm like, damn, why the fuck is you still giving her money? So he gave her $300. So I don't know. I'm gonna go see right now. Let me go get my other phone because I been wanting to see what 300 mean up in angel numbers. You feel me? He gave her $300. He laid $300 bills up on a bed. So I'm like, okay, cool. So as I'm kind of like ear hustling, it's weird because it took me to like my old childhood place where I grew up, and I'm up in the dining room, like mopping the floor with water, and it's like 2 inches puddle of water. So, man, when you dealing with the water, water represents spirits. That's how you travel through portals, through water. And if you were to ever, you know how they were saying like up in, I don't even know what place this was up in the Alaska or some fucking portal that they had underwater that you can literally time travel through. It's true because you have to go through the water in order to go through these different portals. So I'm mopping the floor, but mind you, it's 2 inch of water, and it just keep on getting bigger and bigger. So I knew I was like time traveling, being like a different dimensions, and I don't know how I end up the fucked up, but that is how it was, right? So I'm like, damn. So he still be fucking with Sweetie up and shit. We're trying to talk to me and shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm fit to go up in there and hug Quavo right in front of her, so she could know like I'm fucking with him. But I didn't though, right? I'm just still like mopping the water, and the water keep getting bigger and bigger and being shit. So then Quavo, he had took a phone call, and he hung the phone up mad as fuck. He just hung it up mad as fuck. Like this some bullshit. Man, you y'all, this is a dream. This not real life. This is just something that's happening in my dream. So he hung the phone up. He like, man, Joe, this some bullshit. So he mad as fuck. He like, these motherfuckers still trying to go take my motherfucking money up and shit. So it showed him having 3 bags, like literally it showed like 3 bag prints, but then it was like two had disappeared. So, and he only had 1 bag of money. So he must have had like something about like 3 streams of income coming in, but something happened where he only had 1 bag of income, and that's why he was only able to give Sweetie 300. Like, because he normally be giving her a lot more money, but he not able to do as much for her. He still be looking out for her. You feel me? Like, cause he pretty much still love her, but he just don't fuck with her like openly, like that after that shit happened. But he still be looking out for her up and whatever. So then he was like, man, Mob Ties is getting 20% my motherfucking money, everything I make, I gotta go get them 20% of it. So it's something with like, even if he making money, they get 20% of it. And his bag decreased. So he was mad as hell. Boom. So after that, it take me to a whole different dimension, right? Now we no longer up on them. I don't even see them no more. So it's taking me to a woman in the house. I had my old classmate, my old best friend from high school, but I stopped fucking with her because she let me get jumped up on in high school. And she was up in a dream, And this lady was doing my hair, which is weird because I don't trust nobody to do my hair because I don't even trust people to do my hair because they always fucking my shit up. And like, it's like they'll never do it right. And I always have to redo the shit. But so I'm like, yeah, so she doing it, she doing my hair. So I goes to look up in the mirror and she slayed my shit, right? The shit pretty. And it was like a bang that was like flipped over and two ponytails. And it had white, blue, and red hair up in each ponytail. Kind of like kind of like that Harley Quinn and my ex friend Tanisha, who literally let me get jumped on. It was like I was fighting these bitches for her, and once it was trying to time to thump, me and my twins and my sister, we get down. You feel me? So we J down, but man, you, I was now this real life. So with my ex friend, it was like you feel me. Her beef was my beef, so my beef made it my sister and them beef, right? So the girls tried to J down up on her. I'm like, bet. So it was heated. It was like a basketball game. You feel me? This real life. This back in high school. The girl I'm talking about. And you know, I was a cheerleader. So I'm like, bet. You feel me? It was like one of the biggest games. I'm like, bet. Okay. You feel me? And that day after school, Tanisha like, yeah, they woo woo up on her. I'm like, bet. So I'm into it with the girls the whole day, going to classmates to classmate. And one of the girls had like got into it with my twin, right? Because it was just heated. You feel me? It was real life beef. So my twin tell me, I'm like, okay, bet. Tell them hoes meet us at the motherfucking bus stop. Bet it go down, right? Now these hoes got down like if one to fight, all of them fight. That's how them hoes got down. And these was like, man, I was like a junior. So these was freshmen I was fighting, but that's how they got down. One fight, all them hoes fight, right? And they will roll deep. They will roll deep. You heard me? So it's just me, my bitch Tanisha, because this her beef, because she wound up this her beef from her area. You feel me? So they knew each other, so they was beefing just from area shit up in whatever, right? So I'm like, okay, bet. So some other hoes went to high school with us. So her beef from her hood, she brought that shit to school, and that made it my beef. You feel me? So I'm like, bet, tell them hoes to meet us up on the bus stop. You feel me? Time we get out the door, the bell ring, I'm ready. I'm like, fuck it, it's gonna go down. You feel me? It is what it is. You feel me? I'm like, I had my twin, I had my other sister, and I had her friend Marquita. My bad, I don't mean to say no names. So be like, bet. Man, did I tell you so? Everybody named mama outside. When I say it's like 200 people on the motherfucking bus stop because they knew shit was fit to go down. And these hoes fight, man, they run in packs. When one fight, all these hoes fight, right? So the bitch, she went at the bus stop. You feel me? So my twin, like right there. So now they squad out right in front of each other. I looked at my sister because how we get down, you better take the first lick, period. Man, all I know is, you know what I'm saying, this whole woofing, before you know it, it was about 15 or 20 of these hoes surrounding us. Now, man, it's just me, this bitch Tanisha, who we is beefing over her fight. This is my friend Tanisha fight. You feel me? These hoes I'm beefing with because of her. You feel me? This is her fight. This is her match, man. You. So it is me, my twin, my other sister, my oldest sister. She 2 years older than us, and her friend Keys. Okay, that. So she beefs us. I'm like, I see all 20 of hers. I looked at my sister like, bitch, knock her now. And before you knew, my sister knocked her ass. Bam. Man, when I say all them hoes rust us, like literally rust us. So each one of us, we got 4 hoes upon us. Each of us got 4 hoes upon us. Man, you the bitch who we fight for, my friend Tanisha, this bitch Korak, she ain't doing shit. She ran from the fucking fight. You feel me? This her fight though. You feel me? Man, so now we getting down bigger, bigger, bigger. I swear, I had this one bitch. I had 3 hoes. They was hitting me, but I couldn't feel it. I was working that main hole. That main hole I had, man, I'm working the foul, 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 foul. When I say I'm working this hole, I'm working this hole. So we get down how we live. Foul, 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 foul. So we working these hoes, right? We get down how you, mind you, we come from a family of 7, all fucking boys got our ass whooped all my life. You feel me? So we working these hoes. Foul, 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 foul. Man, when I say I beat the fuck up out this hoe, after we was done, I had no scratches, no nothing. Man, these hoes jumped us. We had about 4 or 5 hoes upon each one of us. But that main hoe we was working them hoes. Foul, foul, foul. So we get up. Man, the next day, I go to school and shit, right? So we like, back. Okay, back. I told my friend Tanisha, I found out that she didn't fight. She wasn't even fight. This bitch was holding the coats and she ran. I cut the bitch off. And that was my best fucking friend. And she was up in a dream. So I'm like, I don't know why the fuck this hoe was up in my dream. You feel me? Because we start calling her Korak because she hold the fucking coats and let us get jumped on. And it's her fucking fight. So the next day we like back. We call L motherfucking baby. We call the whole fucking family. Like, y'all gonna have to come up here. You feel me? We was ready. We had like 20 hoes to come up there. My other sister, my stepsister came up there. She had about like 20 of her friends. So we had the motherfucking high school sold the fuck up the next day, right? Because the hoes jumped us. Man, I go to school, motherfuckers was like, what the fuck you beat such and such with? Bitch, these hands. Bitch had a big ass black eye, big ass busted lip, and the bitch was limping. Bitch, you jumped me though. I'm telling you about 4 of them hoes, about 4 or 5 of them hoes up on me. When I say I worked that hoe, like that bitch couldn't get shit. The bitch bit my titty. The bitch bit my titty. I was working the hoe. Man, these hoes jumping me. I was working the hoe so bad. Foul, foul. I'm just beating the bitch all up in her motherfucking face. Foul, 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 foul. I'm not gonna hold a bitch had my titty so motherfucking hard. Listen, I had the bite mark for like about 6 years. It's just now you can't really see that motherfucking print. The bitch bit my titty so hard it was bleeding. I'm knocking the bitch face. Bow, bitch, look at my titty. Bow, 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 bow. That's how that bitch got that big ass black eye. I was knocking that hoe. You just heard blah, 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 blah. Them other hoes, they couldn't do shit with me. They couldn't do shit with me. Even though they was hitting me, I couldn't feel none of that. I'm working that bitch. I couldn't feel none of them hoes jumping me, boy. I had just that one bitch working her. Bow, bow, bow. All of us getting down how we live. All of us got jumped on. But we worked them hoes out there. Motherfuckers was like, man, y'all some go-getters. That's when we had got our names. Like, that's when me and my sister, we got our names. Like, motherfuckers knew not to fuck with us. Ever since then, bitch, you coming? Listen, we got down up on 20 hoes and literally slaughtered them hoes. Slaughtered them hoes. Them hoes could not fuck with us. And that's how it started. That's how it started. That's when I started getting there how I live, just pig. From there, so back to the dream. So this bitch Tanisha was up in the dream. So I'm like, so she was trying to go get her fucking hair done. And I don't even know why I'm dreaming about Korak because I don't even fuck with her. So she must be seeing me and trying to just pull up on my motherfucking energy. So she's like, well, I'm not doing your friend hair because I don't know why she brought her hair because I'm not doing it. Man, this is the dream now. I'm not talking about the for real life shit up in high school. I'm back to the dream. I'm like, fuck that. I know you want to do her hair. So I had like 2 ponytails. It kind of like, it was like, what some Harley, whatever the fuck you call her ass. And it was cute as fuck. It was like real like life cute as fuck. And then I woke the fuck up from there. So I'm fit to go look up the spiritual meaning of 300 because He gave, see, one for once he had 3 bags of cash. Then two was gone. They only had one, and then he gave Sweetie $300 in Benadryl. The spiritual meaning and take off. He was trying to he was trying to give me some type of message, but I didn't even want to know it because I'm like I don't want to. In a dream, it was like I didn't want to get. I didn't want to get tied to that shit. You feel? And it was like I ain't know why was that he coming to me out of all people. So it's an angel number 300. Be positive and optimistic. That was me. That what it means. It's an angel number 300 is a cure from the divine force that you have to respect the people who were behind your success and be grateful. So it's something about he got to respect the people that was behind his success and be grateful. Maybe he could have not been, maybe he could not have been giving them they giving them they props for what they did for him. You feel me? Or maybe he wasn't showing gratitude and that's why they decreased his money or his his streams of income. Then it say other words, have good people will make your life better and great. Therefore, your guardian angels emphasize surrounding yourself with great people who can change your life equally. You will become what you see and always do. So being with hardworking people will make you become a hard worker. So it's like surround yourself about good with good people and you will become that. So it says significance of number of angel number 300. Things you should know about 300 is that your intelligence will make you become great in life. Actually, actually you have the power to decide the path that you want to take in life. So it's like you is in control of your path and use your intelligence. Then it says, besides, you are more than your last name. Uh, no, nobly, you have to prepare yourself for the progress. Perhaps this is the moment to push yourself to become better in your life. Be willing to change, and you will become something. So it's like you are meant to be something great. The number 300 is actively being shown in your life for many reasons. Intuition is fondly associated with angel number 300. This is a sign that you need to trust your into good. So you need to trust your instincts. So that's something he also might need to know. Like he might need to trust his inner gut of something he feel about something in self. You may be about to sign a new deal. So this person was about to, so take out because it says clearly you may be about to sign a new deal that seems too good to be true, and your inner self is telling you no. So Takeoff was probably fit to go saying a good deal, right? But even though he was probably like going against the grain, it could be a saying for me too. So I'm just taking heed to him, but I'm just putting it towards him. And and it's like your inner self is telling you no. Trust your intuition. Sometimes we are faced with decisions that we did not plan on making. Therefore, when this happens, we always need to trust our gut in making the right decisions and making the right choice. So he had a deal that probably was too good to be true. And he might have had needed to trust his guts because a bit there, he was talking about his deals but he was pissed up in the dream because he was saying that he said specifically Martez still get 20% of his all his income. And now I guess at first it was cool because he had 3 streams of income, but he was like he only got 1 stream of income. So it was like harder upon him. And then say 300 numer numerology Growth is also associated with angel number 300, meaning this is a sign that you should embrace all the growth in your life. This may be a addition to a new family member. This may be the addition of responsibility of work or at home. Anything that puts you under pressure is mostly associated with growth. So I don't know. So I'm also taking notes and comparing this to my real life because this was an ancient number. But I'm also probably comparing it to him. But so this person is gonna get a new family member. So this person could be literally fit to find someone new. You feel me? He fit to find someone new that's gonna help them grow. Or I could be about to find someone new that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, be like, you know what I'm saying, a family member. And it say, this may be the addition of responsibilities at work or at home. So this person fit to gain someone who, a new family, someone to connect with, to work with at home and at work. Anything that puts you under pressure is mostly associated with growth. So big pressure. Number zero of the angel number appears double. Angel number 300 is a very powerful number that resonates with God forces in your life. More so, number zero is a sign that in everything you do, you will receive a double portion. The angel number says that nothing in your life can ever go the wrong way when you trust in God. So they might need to hear that. Sweetie might need to hear that as well. I feel like that whole little circle is being taken down right now. Like they is not as popping as they was. Like even with Sweetie, and she was tied to him. So um that the angels want them to know, like, they is not their last name or they image. It's like they can still do more besides that. Like they don't have to go that path. And like everything they do, they will receive double. I'm also taking heed to this up in my life as well because God sent the angel number. So everything I do as well, will receive double the portion. Angel number says that nothing in your life can ever go the wrong way when you trust in God. So trust up in God, trust up in the process. They could be definitely going through a lot, just mentally, especially from being at your highest and now declining. Because I did see Sweetie, she was dealing with some type of addictions. I'm not seeing like major hard drugs up in whatever, but definitely drugs and addiction. Could be just weed, could be just popping pills, whatever it is. She just dealing with some depression right now, and it could be taking a toll. But they need to know to trust in God and trust the process. And then it say optimistic people are mostly associated with the number three. Surround yourself with such kind of people. 300 angels want you to always. So that also could be for me. Like start just surrounding myself with more optimistic people. Also someone could be connecting with me that's going to help me up in my family and business life as well. And like I'm going to receive double the portion. So I'm ready to receive this. Angel numbers symbol is a reminder from the angels to look closer and see how you are loved and respected by those around you. So a lot of people love and respect me, even though it might don't feel like it, and they as well. Situations and like the name Sweetie could be significant. Oh, and this is something else I wanted to tell you all. When I did see Takeoff, he wasn't. That's something that um when I went live, the spirit had told me to specifically say that up on here. So when I did see Takeoff, he's not up in no sad, no depressed. He wasn't nothing. Like his spirit is still high. he was at peace. He was actually smiling and laughing and still like having like he was upbeat, like still having good energy. I seen him being a good aura. So it wasn't like he came to me like down and distressed or panicking. No, he had good energy. I just didn't want to get that energy because for once it was like, but he was like smiling and laughing, like he was laughing at me when I was telling him to go, like he was cracking up at me. He like, but why? I'm like, no, you shouldn't be here. And he was still upbeat, he happy, and he at peace. So maybe someone you all need to hear that, like he is very at peace. He is at peace with what happened and things things that have went on. He is truly at peace. At the end, how the queen could have had a significance with the red and blue hair, because that's the thing, that was the hairstyle the hairstylist had gave me, but it was Tanisha. So someone definitely like backstabbed someone, crossed someone, or something up in that nature, or did something that wasn't loyalty. You feel me? Because Tanisha, she was disloyal to me. It's like she let me get jumped on, and that was my closest friend. She was almost like a sister to me. You feel me? And she let me get jumped on, and I was literally trying to protect her. So that could be significant as well. Okay, so that is a dream, and yeah, that's my dream of dreaming of take off. Sweetie and Quavo, I send them all so much peace, love, and healing. You guys, if this do come across them, maybe you all might want to look up Angel's numbers 303. Okay, it could be something that you might need to lift your spirits, a clue you might been wanting, and just know that takeoff is at peace. Okay, I love you all. I send you all so much peace, love, and healing. Take care. Peace and love, guys. Mwah.